Hello, 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 everybody, everybody. What's cracking? What's up? What's going on? How is everybody doing? Guys, people of the sea and people of Gulf of America. Getting old is no joke, guys. Getting old, I repeat, getting old is no joke. You can try to take care of yourself. That's all you can do. But sooner or later, your body is going to give out. Sooner or later, guys. And what brought me to this subject is because my coworker today, he is in his late 70, I think he's 73 years old, but he is all over the place. Today, he fell down. He fell down a couple of times, he says, and I was in the aisle because the customer was on the phone, and I said, oh my God, the customer's been on hold for I think the customer was on hold for 15 minutes. So I asked the customer, I said, hey, did anybody help you? He said, they are, but it's taking forever. And I said, okay, well, I looked for the part, went down the aisle, and I seen one of my old employees, like I said, the 73-year-old, and he looked crooked. And I'm like, are you all right? And he was just like, I fell down. I was like, you fell down? How? He's like, I fell down right here and over here. I was like, oh my God, then I think you need to go home. And then after that happened, he came to the front, he made his way in the front because he was struggling. He literally is walking 3 centimeters at a time to get somewhere, like a slug, literally. And supposedly the moral of the story is he was backing up and he slipped on his leg, fell down, he hit himself on the head, and then he came back up and then he fell down again and hit himself on the knocked himself on the buttocks, and then he got back up, and then he had a cramp, and that cramp led him to walk on one leg, and then the leg gave out because of it. He walking on one leg, trying to walk on one leg. And like I said, getting old is no joke. I literally had to spend 3.5 hours. No, not even. My whole entire, I came back from lunch and then that's when that happened. And I got off at 7 today, and I spent all 4 hours with him because he was trying to get somewhere to his car, and it was it was a lot of mess. But yes, guys, getting old is no joke. No matter how much you try to take care of yourself, I don't care at all, guys. We are not invincible. Everybody has this thing going on, and I understand this is my personal opinion, guys. Also, my personal opinion. People say you should exercise, gain muscle, eat correctly, and you'll live healthier and longer. So sometimes healthy and longer is not always the case, because when you get older, you come into your 60s and 70s, oh, you're gonna be feeling that age. And sure, Again, you can work out every single day, keep yourself healthy, but sooner or later, your body's going to give out. And no matter who you are, your body will give out. Your kidneys, your organs, your heart, your liver, your body is, your intestines are going to give out. No matter how much you lift weights, guys, no matter how much you eat vegetables or how much you eat good, no matter how much you exercise, go on a walk, your body is still going to give out. And getting old just sucks. And it terrifies me if I'm feeling achy, because I'm like, ugh, I'm still like literally, I got 30 more years to go if I become 70, basically. Hello, hello, Kevin. What's up, bro? We're talking about this really touchy subject because one of my coworkers, it's not looking good for him at all. And I know people get old, and I understand, like, the people that are old right now in their 70s, they don't want to give up. They don't want to stop working because then they'll go crazy. Right now, we're young. We're over here like, oh, of course I'm going to have save so much money for retirement. But there's a lot of these old folks, including my coworker, that has retired, but he still wants to work because he's got that mentality. I think 3 coworkers at my facility, one disease being born. I have 3 coworkers that have retired. They're already retired, but they choose to work because they don't want to go crazy. They don't have a hobby. Like right now, we're thinking about hobbies, we're thinking about retirement, but right now, for people in their 60s and 70s, they're all over the place. And it's called an exception of getting old. That's the hard part. Stress is a huge factor in longevity. Sometimes stress can be a factor too. But I was just saying earlier about sooner or later, your body is going to give out. No matter how healthy you are, no matter how much you exercise, no matter what, your bones are going to give out. You can exercise all you want, but your bones are the most brittle thing. And I had referenced this a while back, a long time ago, like about 5 live streams ago, that no matter how much muscle you have, your ligaments, your bones are still going to break. Like I referenced JJ Watt, for instance. That boy just works out. I reference a whole bunch of people in my live stream, like all these buff mofos. And then all of a sudden, one all of a sudden, cricket ankle. Oh, my bone broke. And it's all like, yes, your bone, your muscle, and your bones have to work together. Yes. But that's not going to beat your bones. That's for sure. But it just happens in time. You're very brittle when it comes to 70s, 60s year old. And sometimes there is a theory too, guys. And I've heard that maybe working out is not a good thing when you're after about 40s, 45. They say that you should stop working out because then you're going to wear out your body even more. And that's just a theory. That's just a theory because your bones, your ligaments, your muscle, your everything, you need to stop kind of moving it because then it's going to wear out because your bones are not strong enough anymore. And again, getting old sucks, and I understand it. Let me start there. Now, stress Stress, on the other hand, will also make your body go into a different mode, because stress will impact your heart rate completely, your pulse, your heart rate, everything. That's joints wear out. That's why I love cycling. It's easier on the joints. Yeah, you can cycle. Yeah, like I say that. I mean, like I said, sooner or later, no matter what, like I said, getting old, it sucks. You're gonna go down, and it's gonna be hard. I know for sure. I think about it all the time. I always thought about it. I was like, man, I should eat this stuff before I get old, because then once I get old, it's I probably can't even have it. Probably the doctor says you can't have spicy foods anymore, or oh no, you can't drink these drinks anymore, or anything like that, because your body can't handle it. It can't process it. And like heartburn comes along the way. Oh, here's my neighbor. I got heartburn too every once in a while, and that's for nothing. I can drink a cup of tea and I get heartburn. We will go. We're all going to die. Yeah, sooner or later we're all going to die. I don't know how, but we are. A lot of people would like to die. A lot of these young kids is just crazy. Crazy. 16-year-olds freaking dying. And it's like, geez, man. They literally have a long way to go, and then they do something stupid. And I will talk about this, about teenagers, and right now what's happening with the world going crazy with people, and this new generation. But yeah, you don't know how you're going to die, when you're going to die, if you're going to die of old age, if you're going to die just heart disease, lung disease, brain cancer, kidney stones can even kill you. You got heartburn because the stomach acids get wear as we age. Yeah, that too. That too, and also your stomach acids are providing. So if you feel your acid reflexes, sometimes it either means, oh, you had too much acid in you and you're basically trying to spit it out, or your body is not getting enough acid. So your body's trying to reflect on something. So either your lack of acid, or your body's trying to provide acid to break down the foods that you eat. And it's crazy. And it's crazy because you don't know if it's a good thing or it's a bad thing. My grandma had to go to the emergency because of that too. She had to go to the emergency, and I told her she should have just woken me up. Like I would have. It's like literally right down the road, like 1 minute from me. And she had to go to the emergency because she was getting bloated. Like she was really, like if she was 9 months pregnant, and she said that she tried to regurgitate, but it didn't want to come up. And I'm all like, sometimes I feel that way. We're not sure what is happening. And I'm feeling that way, but she's like 73 years old or something like that of the nature. But it's like, bro, we don't know, bro. Eating less meals without snacking also improves stomach acid. Yeah, sometimes, but every now and then it happens. A lot of things happen to your body. And lately, I've been hearing a whole bunch of people around their 70s and stuff, and actresses and singers, that at least they live to 70. That's all I gotta say. 70, 73. I think the last one was the mayor of Houston. I think he was 73, 72, something of that nature. And it's like, yeah, he lived a great journey. I see these people over here. What they doing? Somehow the light is off. Now I gotta I gotta see what these kids are doing. Never ever take antacids. They make the stomach. I know, and that's worst case scenario too, though. Like, and you don't know how your body's gonna react to it at a certain age too. My grandma, when she had that prescription, it was over the counter, and they told her she needs to do it. It's like, because it was seriously bad. They had to give her some, I forgot what they gave her something, some fluids, so that way her stomach could swell down, because it was, she said that it was big, like 9 months pregnant big, like it was about to pop. And I'm like, I believe it, man, but sometimes it happens, and women too, especially women. Like, you go through a whole bunch through your body cycle, and once you become a certain age, there's a lot of things you might not can't do. You might not can do. And men too. And men too. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, as much as you try to take care of your body, sooner or later, something's going to happen. Something. And it's really weird how, it is weird. I'm not sure, nobody has really tested that theory, but it's weird how smart people, like, they're smart. They got all the fucking, I mean, effing, my bad, all the effing IQ. All the effing IQ is smart. How is it that these smart people just all of a sudden snap and get brain cancer? That is so weird. No matter how many people I have seen throughout my whole entire lifespan, the smart people have brain cancer. And it's like, so is smart cancerous? Like, what the F? I mean, you just go look for it. I mean, you can search on the internet. But I have seen that so many times. And cancer in general, you don't know when you're gonna have it. You don't know where you're gonna have it. You can get infected by your foot, and then something happens and you get a disease or something happens. You can kill cancer without visiting a hospital. You can kill a cancer without visiting a hospital? Sometimes. Because I know my grandpa does not believe in going to the doctor. He is a pure Italian. Cancer feeds off of sugar. Sometimes. I can't say all the time, because I have known people to get cancer and they really eat healthy, and they don't do nothing, and literally they're watching everything from calories to intake, sodium. They watch everything, and I've seen it. They get cancer still. If you go on a convenient diet, it will probably cancer of sugar. Now, cancer is everywhere. Cancer is dogs, cats, everything's gonna get cancer sooner or later. Some sort of abdomen problem, some sort of hernia, something is gonna happen. And yeah, there is people more likely to be obese to get cancer. That is more likely. But I can't say foods such as, because it hasn't really been studied that much. Just like when I say that smart people get brain cancer, it's like, it hasn't been studied that much that it's a fact that smart people will get brain cancer. But yeah, it does, it gets old, getting old is going to suck, and it sucks for a lot of people. And I know how hard it is. Like, Today I struggled to compose myself because it was hard to see my coworker like that. And me and him get along like he's got stories for days. He's 73 years old. He got a story for days. And like all the time I'm around him and I talk to him, like I just like to talk to him because we can communicate. He's hilarious, he's funny, and it's all like, but he doesn't want to give up. He don't want to get old. And then today when he said that, he's like, we asked him, how did you fall? How did you fall and hit your head? And then he's all like, he finally admits, he's like, I'm just getting old. And you can hear the frustration. Oh my God, someone's being extra loud with their music. Okay. And you can hear it in his voice. He didn't want to admit it too much, but yeah, it was tough. It was tough. And I'm all like, I could literally see us at his funeral. And that sucks. It sucks. I don't know how many coworkers' funerals I have been to, but it sucks. Muscles are retirement funded. But yeah, it really does suck. And they also too, the doctors on him, on my coworker, the 73, they make him work out. They make him move his limbs. They stretch him. They make him move his legs so that way he can walk. They get him on a treadmill and walk him and make him try to walk and run. And it's crazy because they want to keep his bones moving, but it feels like it's a bad thing. If you don't exercise them, and you will fall off. Yeah, that too. Because my grandpa, he never he never works out. He doesn't. He's like the same way I said earlier. Is does working out actually benefit you or not benefit you? He's all like, because if I don't work out, my bones will still stay the way they are. But he don't want to admit it. He's getting old too, because if he starts cutting the grass, he gets tired, and then that's all like. I understand, you're getting old. You can't do those things anymore. Like, and it's gonna suck for me because when I worked at the shop, all the time these older people will come in the shop. Exercise is bad. Over exercising is bad. Oh. Yeah, you can over exercise. It's bad. Oh, I don't even want to think about that. Ugh, I can't stand the guys that look like freaking puffs. Oh my God, that's disgusting. Ew, it makes me not want to think about it. But yeah, just I can see it, and then I'm like, yeah, you're gonna get old, and you're not gonna be able to change your oil anymore, and that would be sad for me because they come in and they're like, I want an oil change. And I'm like, okay, here's how much your oil change costs? I can do it myself. And I'm like, yeah, you could do it yourself. However, look at your age. Like, sooner or later, you're gonna have to either pass it on to someone else to do your oil change as soon as you get old and gray. Your bones can't move that way anymore. Like, you can't get under a car anymore. You can't lift a car anymore. But yeah, that is heartbreaking too. Like, sooner or later, you won't be able to do all those things, especially going up the stairs. My grandma struggles so hard, and we're the same height. Like, I think she's a little bit shorter than me, but I'm 5'1", and I think she's like 5 feet. So I'm like 5'1", like literally just a couple of inches, 1 inch. And the height difference that you're trying to move your leg up is the hardest, especially when you're short. That's gonna be a hard one. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get there because I'm my age and I'm short. And it's gonna make things feel like I have to pick my leg all the way up to get somewhere. Like it's a struggle. Oh, I can see that. All that needs to be done is lift heavier. Thirty reps a day. Yeah, I know. The muscles can grow with less than 10 minutes of exercise. Yeah, because you're putting tension on them. Once you start putting tension on, it's almost like you have bags of groceries on your arm for a very long time, and then your muscles start basically popping up and then aching, like, oh. So you're putting a lot of tension on them. So yeah, it makes sense. And like I said, working out, people can work out all they want, like I said, but sooner or later, you're going to go down to the ground and it's not going to be fun. And a lot of I don't want to say it in a bad way, but a lot of the tall people, oh, their knees hurt. Oh, their knees hurt like crazy. I've had so many tall coworkers, more like tall, such as like maybe 6'7", 6'8", and yeah, their knees be hurting. Short people sometimes is calves, your feet, depending on your weight. Where are we? 27 minutes. The crawler people sometimes hit. Ligaments take years to get stronger. Yeah, that too. Very, and that's one thing that saddens me when I see people working out in a gym, and I'm like, are you like? There's types of working out to make your body structure, and I think I talked about this in a long time ago in a live stream, but I think I was supposed to make a whole video about it. But since it's a very touchy subject, but your body structure has a lot to do with you. Has a lot to do with you. You can't just work out based off a whole bunch of exercises. You gotta work out what your body structure looks like. Your torso. People have different torsos. People have different, like Salvadorians. Most Salvadorians have that boxy torso look, and then when they work out, their body doesn't look good. Like they're all over, they're all over the place. Like it kind of looks weird. I don't know how to say it, but they look buff and they look weird, like a fish. I don't know, but it is weird. It's like not all people can work out the same way. You got to figure out your body structure. You got to know where to work out, how to work out, and what should you work out. You can't just uneven yourself and work out mainly. And people do that too all the time. They're like, oh, today's leg day, today's a torso day, today's hip day, today's gut day. I've seen that. Come on. As long as I've been living on this earth, I literally have seen all that. And then when I look at people when they're in the gym, like it's funny because Wingstop is right next to a LA Fitness, and I just start laughing because I'm like, how can you work out and there's some wings right beside you? But sometimes when I'm going towards Wingstop and I see the people that are going into the gym, I'm looking at them like, Sometimes there is different reasons, and I understand people's reasons. I understand. You're going through a breakup and you're trying to get over it, trying to, get somewhere, or you're trying to do it for yourself, your health. There's multiple reasons. People do it for their obesity. Some people do it for their relationship. Some people do it to get a relationship because they feel like they should work out and they're gonna get all the chicks all the freaking men in the world. And some people just have a low self-esteem. Like there's multiple reasons why people work out. And sometimes yeah, just feel like, hey, why are you working out? Getting an interview and say, why are you working out? Why are you working out? Why are you working out? You know, is it because something like I've seen people take out working out as a frustration, like as a like, I'm so mad at the world, you know. I've seen that. Helps confidence. Yeah, some people also do. Helps confidence in them, you know, all the hormones, all the anger, all that sweat. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, once you start sweating things out, you feel much better. You feel lighter. I understand that too. Sense of accomplishment, yeah. Sense of accomplishment. There's that too. You got multiple. Keeping the main one is mostly health. The main one is mostly health. It's very rare sometimes that a depressed person will go to the gym and start working out. Like it's some of it is very rare. Some of it. And now these days it's more open, which is weird. Now people instead of helps the system clean out toxins from the body by sweating. Yeah, that too. Sweating. Oh, I don't get me wrong. I love me a good sweat. Like, oh, that's some good stuff right there. I'm like, whoa, man. I'm over here swishing my armpits left and right. Like, wow, yes, I sweat. I get crazy sometimes. But yeah, just there's a whole bunch of people out there that do it for different reasons. I mean, you're gonna get old and you won't be able to do those things too. Hello, I know, right? I'd be like that, and then a nice, good hot shower up for me. A lot of the males, it's funny because a lot of males like cold showers, but for me, I like hot showers. It's like, oh, I want to be a rotisserie chicken. I want to be a rotisserie chicken. And it's all like, uh-oh, now I'm doing things to my body that maybe will age me. It's like, we don't know the definition of healthy, guys. We don't. We don't. No matter, you can take care of your skin. You can have a cold shower versus a hot shower. I like coming out as a rotisserie chicken. And it's all like, maybe that's a bad thing because my skin is getting so hot and pale. And it's like, oh, that's bad for your skin. You're going to dry out. It's like, what else that's not bad? Like, just, again, that's the way I see it. Because I guess I'm an open-minded person and I see different ways. But no matter what, you know, you put on socks. Some people don't even believe in socks. Can you believe that? They don't believe in socks because it creates moisture, and then therefore they'll get fungus if they don't clean their socks, or like personal hygiene. You know, wearing deodorant, not wearing deodorant. You know, some people wear a specific type of deodorant. It gets into a lot of details. Like a lot, especially women. Ugh, I'm talking about the feminine woman. And so like they put all that stuff on their face, and it's like, of course that's gonna age you. Like I've known so many chicks when I was in school, and they're freaking 14 years old, and they thought that makeup was everything to them, and they started putting on makeup. Oh, puberty hit. Now your pores are open, and now you're putting that makeup all over inside your pores. Oh yeah, that's gonna cause damage. That's gonna cause damage. By the time you hit 23, you're gonna need makeup. You're not gonna want makeup. You're gonna need it. Some people don't use deodorant. Yeah, I know. My grandpa, like I said, my grandpa is a pure Italian, and he does not use deodorant. He does not. He's a pure Italian. I give props to my grandpa. Like Yeah, I feel so sorry for him. Ugh, I feel very sorry for him. Like, even my other coworker was was telling him, well, she was trying to speak English, but she was telling him that he needs to go home and relax. Don't come in tomorrow. And then he's like, yeah, I might not come in tomorrow. But it's like, when I see old people, or if I work with old people and they're around that age, man, all I can think about is death. All I can think about is me attending their funeral. And it's like, and I try not to think of those things because I'm like, we got to live the moment. Yeah, we can live the moment, but it's like, I could definitely see us, all my coworkers at the funeral, and it's like, and it's like, oh my goodness, it's frightening, I would say, because it's at that age, it's that age. But yeah, mainly, I just kind of wanted to rant on this because no matter what you do to your body, no matter how much skincare you do, no matter how much you work out, no matter how much you eat, sooner or later you are gonna go down. You are that's just life, and you're gonna have some more stories along the way. Stories to tell, people to interact with, to tell the stories. Like, getting old is no joke. It's no joke. I hate to see people get old like that, but at least I know that they lived life. They lived life. And which one that an actress, what was the actress? Oh no, the singer, Tina Turner. Bro. Tina Turner has been through some things in her beginning of the career. And it's like, and she lived all the way until 71 or so. And it's all like, at least she lived until 70 something. Because Tina Turner had a very abusive relationship, could have ended her life around 21, 23. She wouldn't even be here. And she made it all the way until 70. Like, bro, those are the stuff that I appreciate in life. I know, guys, how annoying it is to put up with an old person. They can't hear, and that's the thing too. Your hearing gets bad, your eyes get bad. Like, getting old sucks, and it's like, I know how hard it is to, put up with that. I have to put up with that with my grandma. She's like, huh? I can't hear. I can't hear. And it's all like, I gotta speak a little louder. It's like, I gotta speak a little louder, But, yeah, sooner or later, your body's gonna give out, and it just sucks. But at least you impacted something along the way, no matter if it's friends, homies, co-workers, family, no matter what it is, It's like today, some kid over here. I'm gonna make sure these kids don't touch the car. Today, there was a lady in line, and she had a puppy. And, he's 2 months old. And I was like, oh, look at that. It's a puppy. I said, you got a long time commitment right there. 13 to 14 year commitment. And she looks at me like, because she thought I was going to say, she literally thought I was going to say, oh, cute puppy. Oh. No, I said, oh, a puppy. Oh, Lordy. And it's tiny and it's small. You got a long way. That's all I can say. Oh, man. And then it's funny because the way she looked at me like 13, 14 years. Yeah, it's a commitment. It is a commitment. It's a puppy. And it's like, I hate to see her in 16. When the dog comes 6 months old. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Now, I've had puppies. I fostered so many puppies think once I fostered like 6 puppies for like 2 months. What is that person doing? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I just got that out. You know, I really wanted to touch about this subject. Really, really did. Where we at? We're at 40 minutes. Oh, we're gonna miss the little time frame. I always like to leave an odd number, like 45, or so we'll be here just a couple more minutes. But yeah, it really does. It's no joke getting old. Oh boy. You can't really take care of your skin either, too, guys. Your skin is a big part of getting old, and you get wrinkles. You're gonna get these wrinkles regardless or not. And people will do surgery just to not get wrinkles. Like some people get forehead, like they get forehead wrinkles, and they're like, no, I don't want forehead wrinkles. So they get surgery because they don't want to look old. And it's like, that's called an exception. That means they're very so low self-esteem that cannot handle that they're getting wrinkly. You're getting wrinkly. Your nails they're getting different, they're good colors, you know. There's a lot. And gray hair, guys, gray hair, that's another one. People can't accept their gray hairs, and I understand that too. That's very understandable. I wouldn't want gray hairs. I wouldn't want looking old. Someone going crazy with their music. But yeah. Oh, they're so loud. I don't know if you can hear the music. My goodness. I don't know what kind of music he's listening to. So anyways, guys, you can try to take care of yourself all you want. Sooner or later, your body's going to give out no matter what. Sooner or later, your body's going to give out. Hands down. I just said my opinions. I just said a story. Me and Kevin talked about this. But getting old is no joke, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. And let me know in the comment section down below, in your past history, what do you have in your bloodline that you may get when you get old? Whether it's heart attacks, disease, cancer, coma, colon cancer. Like, there's a whole bunch going on. Let me know in the comment section below. And thank you for watching. Kevin was here. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.